Hey everybody, hello, hello. It is Jennifer, and I wanted to shoot a short video and record what I call my Stampin' Up story and just share with you about for me, being a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So, my name's Jennifer Cotton. I signed up in November of 2001 to be a Stampin' Up demonstrator. So, this November in 2025, it will be 24 years, which is crazy. When I joined, I was looking for something to do. My daughter was 8 months old. I wanted to make a little extra income, yes. And I was staying at home with her, stay-at-home mom. And so I kind of wanted something to do. I wanted to get out of the house a little bit. And I needed money. We had gone from a two income to one income household. So but I thought, let me get like $100 extra a month so I can like buy something each month. You know what I'm saying? Like when you're really broke. Okay. Um, in addition, I have always been painfully shy my whole life. I was painfully shy then. Technically, I still am. I'm really shy. Put me in a social situation not related to stamping. I'm so shy. I lock up. I can't think of anything to say, all the stuff. I've dropped out of all the speech classes I was ever in, all so shy. Um, and I didn't know anything about business at all, or selling or sales. And I did not go to college. Okay, so there's a lot of background about me there. Um, what else? I I joined Stampin' Up without, by the way, ever having been to a party. I had an idea that I was trying to think of what to do, first of all, unrelated to crafting. Like whatever, like sell Mary Kay or do something. However, at the same time, I was getting into making my own greeting cards. Now, also, I forgot to tell you, I'm not crafty. I have not a crafty bone in my body. I'm not artistic. I don't have those skills. My mom has those skills. My brother, my basically my mom's whole side of the family is crafty, and literally everyone over there is crafty or artistic. My mom and brother can paint and draw, and I can't draw a stick figure, so I didn't get those genes. I can't do a flower arrangement, nothing. Um, but despite all that, I was getting into card making from figuring out on my own, and I would take a piece, I have a piece of white paper. I would take a piece of paper, fold it in half, and stamp. This was my famous card, a dragonfly and a thank you that I bought at a craft store. They didn't look that great because the ink pads were dry when I bought them, but I thought I was amazing because I wanted to make my own cards when I went to parties and stuff, like a birthday party. I would always forget to buy the card. This is what started me on it. I was like, if I could just have the stuff at home and make a card that says happy birthday, right? That's how I got started stamping. But I had no idea the creativity that was out there. Like I didn't even know it existed. So long story short, I said, oh, I should start a business where I sell people stamps in their home, just like Mary Kay or Avon. These were the companies I was familiar with at that time. Maybe Pampered Chef. I didn't know about most of them. So I started researching online. This was 24 years ago, so less stuff to find. But about um okay, I had an interruption, but I think I was saying that I had that idea to do the business, right? So I'm like on the internet and I'm researching about what I can how to start the business, I should say. Like how do you start a Mary Kay business? Anyway, long story short, I ended up on a website that listed all the direct sales. It's called direct sales businesses that existed. There were probably thousands. I was like, what? And I saw the name Stampin' Up. And I was like, I wonder if this has to do with rubber stamping. I never heard of it. So I clicked the link. It took me to their website. And I was like, oh, somebody'd been doing this for almost 15 years at the time. It was like celebrating our 15-year anniversary coming up. So I called Stampin' Up, and at the time you had to call to get a referral, and said, I want to join. I was like, forget this starting my own business stuff. That's for the birds. And they referred me to a demonstrator in my area. I called her. I said, I want to join. I drove to her house that day with Isabel as a baby in the car seat, and I picked up a catalog. And of course, when I looked at the catalog, I was like, oh, my cards are pretty simple. And she gave me the paperwork. Her name's Leslie, and she's not a demonstrator anymore. And I filled out that form and I joined Stampin' Up. So that's how I joined. Never been to a party, never made a Stampin' Up card before. Luckily, Leslie was not a business demo, but she helped me with stamping so much. So anyway, that's how I joined Stampin' Up. And I thought, I'll try to make a little extra income. And for me, it turned out to be very successful. I started doing home parties and I got what am I trying to say? I did home parties for several months and met lots of awesome people. Some of you may be watching this video. And then I was able to start doing my own classes and stuff. So I've always had team members since I started, at the first parties. I was like, you should join Stampin' Up, da da da. It's awesome. And people joined, maybe not at my very first party. That's a whole nother story. But eventually I had team members join, and we have grown together. Some of my team members have been with me almost 20 years or off and on, basically since the beginning. Some of my customers have been with me since the beginning. And it's just been amazing, honestly. So the friendships I've made with Stampin' Up have been the best thing. Customers and team members that I've met throughout the 24 years. Those are all my friends now. All my Stampin' Up people are all my best friends. And then I've also had a chance. Well, let me go through this. So I want to tell you about my my 4 areas of growth since I joined Stampin' Up. So first of all is stamping knowledge. I told you I'm not crafty. I literally copied every class project I did for my first, I'd say 15 years, probably 10 to 15. I don't really remember dates like that. I'm not good at that part. I don't remember dates of when I started certain types of classes and this and that, but I have general ideas. Anyway, I copied for 10 to 15 years exactly to be able to create on my own. There's nothing wrong with copying. I still copy stuff to this day, don't get me wrong. And sometimes I just tweak someone else's idea, and sometimes I come up with my own ideas. So, stamping knowledge. Nowadays, and we had very little to go on back then, but I found a way to copy, trust me, magazines, the catalog, and this one website we had back then. But anyway, nowadays we got Pinterest, YouTube, Facebook Lives, all the stuff we can, it's so awesome. So anyone can stamp. Anyone can do classes if they want to. You don't have to do anything, by the way. I was going to say my team is mostly hobbyist, but it's made up of all ages and ranges of types of people, male, female, and skill levels, and who want to do it as a business and who completely just want the discount. So anyway, but if you want to do a business and you want to copy, that's fine. Okay, that was my first area of growth. Second is friendships. So now here we go. My friendships that I've made since I started Stampin' Up have been amazing. First, starting with my customers, of course, because that's how I started. Like, I didn't know anybody. And I've built so many friendships that have lasted all this time. I can't count how many friends I have now. And once I started attending like Stampin' Up conventions and other Stampin' Up events, my friendships are all over the world now, in addition to my local people. And now I have long distance customers and all this stuff as well. But I have, one of my BFFs lives in Canada, Genevieve Co. I have tons of stamping demonstrator friends from all over the world and the US, in other states, because of these events that bring us all together. Like we're going to go to Long Beach, California, those who choose to and want to, in March. And anyone can go, by the way, to convention. It's called On Stage now. It's a convention. It's a 3-day convention. It's amazing. And it's for all levels. Like it's for the hobbyists too. But anyway, try not to keep this video too long. So friendships. I could count my friends on less than one hand when I joined Stampin' Up. Now I can't even count them. So you will meet so many people, even if you're virtual, through the Facebook group, through our weekly Zooms that not weekly, well, we do weekly business Zooms, but we do monthly crafting Zooms in my team, all this stuff. You'll meet people that are like-minded. So friendships, I love it. Okay, and then personal growth. I have grown personally as a stamper, of course, a public speaker. Literally, I'm telling y'all, I couldn't speak in public. I have some customers and team members today who will tell you they were at my first parties. I thought I did pretty good, to be quite honest, because I practice, practice, practice. I would just say it out loud. Hi, my name's Jennifer, whatever. And before I did my first party ever, and I practiced before every party. I literally said the whole speech out loud, but they tell me I was nervous and I like shook a little and all the stuff. So public speaker and traveler, um, including like flying traveler as well as just driving, which I think is my fourth. Oh no, that's it. Not it. So yeah, like I'm also that person that gets lost everywhere they go. And when I joined Stampin' Up, we did not have GPSs, or I didn't have one anyway, 24 years ago. So I learned how to find my way around because I did parties up to like a 2-hour drive from me. I learned how to get around and not get lost so easy because I don't know directions. I don't know north, south, east, west. Just tell me where the McDonald's is to turn left at, all the stuff. Thank goodness for GPS now. So Stampin' Up really helped me evolve as a person, honestly. Um, so again, I was very shy. I've grown in my personality, I guess. Um, my love of stamping and bringing it to others is what has got me out of that shyness. Like I just wanted to share it with people, truly. Um, and I never would have made a video before or done a live, please, or even gotten up in front of two people. I wouldn't even get up in front of the family. Like, at Christmas, some people get up and make an announcement or something. No, I'm the one, go tell everybody, whatever. Like, no, ma'am. Um, my voice would shake. I would sweat. You know how you turn red, you feel the red coming up. I had all the stuff. Then I'd like touch my chest and it would be white dots because I was so shy. I never went anywhere or flew much before Stampin' Up, but my first thing with Stampin' Up was convention in Vegas. Me and like I think 4 or 5 team members went. We had so much fun. We did not know what we were in for, what were getting ourselves into when we went to that first convention, which was in my first full year. The first one I could have gone to, I turned down because I was like, that's dumb. Why would you want to? You got to pay for it. You got to fly there. You got to get a hotel. Then I went to the next one and I'm hooked. I haven't missed one since ever. So now I know how to fly and pack and all the stuff. Um, and also I will say personally, being a demonstrator gave Scott more opportunity to be with Isabel. She was 8 months old when I joined. I was a stay-at-home mom. When I started going out and doing parties at night and stuff like that, he uh not that he wouldn't have before, but he was forced to be able to know everything about taking care of her. I didn't have to explain anything when I would leave, as far as, what time feedings are, what time bedtime is, how to do bedtime, whatever. So for us, everybody's different. It helped in that so much. So nothing ever had to be explained other than if I had prepared a meal that's in the fridge or something, which y'all know I don't cook, but side note. But you know what I'm saying? Like, that was really nice because I don't know if that's how it would have gone other from apart from Stampin' Up. It was really nice. And last, financially, I have earned rewards from Stampin' Up. Now, anyone can join the team. You don't have to do anything. You can literally just get your discount, take advantage of ordering early, seeing catalogs early. Incentives that Stampin' Up offers to demonstrators periodically, things I offer, creative challenges, all the stuff, just all the fun stamping stuff. But I have been rewarded financially. I'm able to make it a full-time business. And of course I work full-time. I've been rewarded with incentive trips that I've earned. Now, less than 1% of demonstrators earn incentive trips. We have to say that, but I have earned incentive trips with Stampin' Up. And every year since I joined, and they're amazing, by the way, and bonuses and all kinds of perks and incentives. So this is not typical necessarily for people to earn that kind of stuff, but you can earn a modest income for sure. You can supplement and you can go farther than that. We have a strong business builders community in my group that meets weekly pretty much. You know, sometimes I have to skip a week, but we meet weekly for additional trainings. In addition, in my team, we do monthly gatherings that are business and fun. We do swaps. We do, again, creative challenges weekly over in our Facebook group. We have recognition for all kinds of things, rewards people can earn, door prize entries at our monthly meetings, incentives. I do quarterly incentives, all kinds of stuff that you can take advantage of. Or some people join just for the discount and they never even place their first order. Some people join for the discount and they get active in the team, but again, just for themselves. It's all fine and it's allowed and we don't question it. And if you ever join and drop, you can come back. Like, first of all, you can never stop being a customer. You can never stop attending the events. You can continue throughout being a demo or not. And you can come back as a demonstrator anytime. So I wanted to make this video. I don't know how long it's been, many minutes this video is, but just to share that about me and about Stampin' Up and about the perks. This opportunity right now, I'm going to put this at the end and so I can share this video in the future, but right now in October 2025, today's October 28th. I'm looking at my calendar or whatever on my date on my computer. Today's October 28th. Ending Friday, October 31st, 2025 is an incredible starter kit special, $35. And you can select up to 125 in merchandise of your choice. There's no shipping, and you also get a free past paper pumpkin kit. There's also no obligation. You can buy that and do nothing else. You can buy that, continue to be my customer, purchase from me, all the stuff. You can buy that and place a few orders at your 20% minimum discount. And then do nothing like, or you can buy that and do whatever you want from there to 0 to infinity, right? It's up to you. You can see it's not for you and drop and come back, all the stuff, all the stuff. I don't know of any drawbacks, but if you have any questions, send them to me. Let me know. Email, text, Facebook message, whatever. Those are the best ways to get in touch with me, but whatever works for you. And if I don't answer you, ask again because sometimes things get buried. Y'all know how that is. So I hope this might be helpful. I don't know. And otherwise, it just lets you get to know me a little bit better. If y'all have any questions, let me know. And also just have a great day. Thank you. Bye.